starts with a chromatic light source and ends with our perception of color. Dakka tis an pantasak. A chromatic light source is characterized by several physical quantities. The first one is radiance, the total amount of energy that flows from the light source, measured in watts. Then there's luminance, which is the amount of energy an observer perceives from a light source. It's measured in lumens. A perfect example to illustrate this concept is far infrared light. It has high radiance but zero luminance, meaning we cannot see it, but it is there. When we talk about the notion of brightness, it becomes a bit subjective. It's similar to the achromatic notion of intensity, but is a bit tricky to measure accurately. Now let's delve into the world of chromatic color. When discussing color, we usually refer to three quantities: hue, saturation, and lightness. Hue distinguishes among colors. It's what allows us to tell the difference between red, green, purple, and yellow. Saturation tells us how far a color is from the neutral point. It's the difference between deep red and pale pink. Lightness refers to the perceived intensity of the object. It's also called value. The fascinating aspect of color is that you can obtain any color along a line by mixing the colors of the endpoints. Similarly, any point in a triangle can be obtained by mixing the colors of the vertices. Now, how do we do it? How would you describe a color? Using its red, green, and blue components. Or would you use its hue, saturation, and brightness? The latter is how humans tend to describe color. The hue is the color attribute. Saturation refers to the purity of color, with white being 0 and primary color being 1, and brightness is the achromatic notion of intensity. In conclusion, our perception of color is a complex process influenced by various physical quantities, including radiance, luminance, brightness, hue, saturation, and lightness. It's a colorful symphony that unfolds every time we open our eyes, allowing us to explore and appreciate the vibrant world around us.